How often do you perform an exercise only to immediately feel pain or discomfort after finishing it? Maybe this pain or discomfort is in your lower back or shoulders. This might make you question if you did something wrong or if the exercise itself is just not any good. The truth is, it's not always your fault. Many exercises that are very popular today are simply not good for you. They exist because they've been passed down from one uninformed gym bro to the next without anyone realizing they kind of just stink. Today, we're breaking down 11 exercises that men and women should avoid. Let's begin with a cluster of exercises that seem to attract men like magnets, and that is the first exercise on our list. Number 1, preacher bicep curls. Preacher bicep curls are a common gym exercise, especially since they focus on the biceps, which everyone loves to do. To perform them, you sit on a bench with a padded surface. Your arms rest on the pad while holding a barbell or dumbbells. Then you curl the weight upward towards your shoulders, focusing on contracting your biceps throughout the movement. But preacher bicep curls have several drawbacks that need to be considered. Firstly, they limit your range of motion, restricting the movement of your arms. This limitation means that you're not fully engaging your biceps during the exercise. As a result, your muscle growth and overall effectiveness may be compromised. Secondly, the fixed position of your arms during preacher curls can lead to an increased risk of elbow strain. The constant pressure and limited flexibility may put extra stress on your elbow joints, potentially causing discomfort or even injury over time. Additionally, preacher curls tend to overemphasize the isolation of the biceps. While this can be beneficial for targeting and strengthening the biceps, it often neglects other important muscle groups, such as the forearms and brachialis. This imbalance in muscle development may hinder overall arm strength and functionality. For a more effective bicep workout, consider incorporating standing dumbbell curls and hammer curls into your routine. When performing standing dumbbell curls, stand with a dumbbell in each hand, palms facing forward, and curl the weights towards your shoulders while keeping your elbows close to your sides. For hammer curls, maintain a neutral grip with your palms facing each other as you curl the dumbbells towards your shoulders. These variations not only target the biceps, but also promote functional movements that translate to real-life activities. Number 2, the leg press machine. The leg press machine is a popular exercise designed to target the muscles of the lower body, particularly the quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes. It typically consists of a seat with a backrest and a platform where individuals place their feet to push the weight upward. Despite its widespread use, the leg press machine comes with several disadvantages that individuals should be aware of. Unlike free weight exercises such as squats or lunges, which engage stabilizing muscles and promote functional movement patterns, the leg press machine restricts movement to a fixed plane of motion. This limitation can lead to muscle imbalances and reduced functional strength over time. Furthermore, the leg press machine places a significant amount of stress on the knees and lower back, especially when individuals use excessive weight or have poor form. The seated position can also compress the spine, increasing the risk of lower back discomfort or injury. To minimize the risk of injury and maximize the effectiveness of lower body workouts, individuals can consider alternatives such as squats, lunges, deadlifts, single leg lunges, and step-ups. These exercises engage multiple muscle groups simultaneously, promote greater stability and balance, and mimic real-life movement patterns more closely. These functional exercises not only target the legs but also improve overall strength, coordination, and mobility. Now real quick, before we move on to 3, if you love working out and are looking to get in shape, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. This way you'll never miss a new video from us. And don't forget to smash the like button. Number 3, tricep dips on a bench. Tricep dips on a bench involve lowering your body down between two benches or elevated platforms while supporting yourself with your hands placed behind you on one bench and your feet on another. Then, you push yourself back up using your tricep muscles. Performing tricep dips can lead to several potential issues. Firstly, this exercise can put excessive strain on your shoulder joints, especially if performed incorrectly or with poor form. Secondly, while tricep dips primarily target the triceps, their effectiveness can be limited if proper form is not maintained or if other muscle groups compensate for weak triceps. Lastly, performing tricep dips too frequently or with improper technique can increase the risk of overuse injuries such as tendinitis or muscle strains. Instead of tricep dips, consider incorporating better and safer alternatives into your workout routine. For example, close grip push-ups target the triceps while also engaging the chest and shoulders. Additionally, tricep kickbacks, where you hold a dumbbell in each hand and extend your arms straight back, can effectively engage the triceps while focusing on maintaining proper form and controlled movements. Number 4, behind the head shoulder press. The behind the head shoulder press is an exercise where you hold a barbell or dumbbells behind your head with your hands positioned wider than shoulder width apart. Then you press the weight overhead until your arms are fully extended. Performing this exercise may seem effective for targeting the shoulder muscles, but it lacks significant advantages compared to other shoulder press variations. One reason is that it limits the range of motion and stability of the shoulder joint, compromising the effectiveness of the exercise. Moreover, the behind-the-head shoulder press poses a risk of shoulder injuries, especially if done with improper form or if you have pre-existing shoulder issues. The position of the arms behind the head places excessive stress on the shoulder joint, increasing the likelihood of strains, impingement, or even rotator cuff injuries. For optimal shoulder development and injury prevention, it's recommended to perform shoulder presses with the weight in front of the body. This allows for a more natural range of motion and reduces the risk of shoulder impingement. Alternatives to the behind-the-head shoulder press include the front shoulder press and front raises. Number 5. Smith machines. Smith machines are pieces of gym equipment consisting of a barbell attached to vertical tracks, allowing for vertical movement only. Users can adjust the height of the barbell and typically perform exercises such as squats, bench presses, and shoulder presses. One common misconception about Smith machines is that they are safer than free weights. While they may provide some stability due to the fixed vertical movement, they can also lead to a false sense of security. The fixed path of the barbell can restrict natural movement patterns and increase the risk of injury if proper form is not maintained. Using a Smith machine for squats can lead to an unnatural squatting pattern. The fixed vertical movement of the barbell limits the body's ability to adjust and adapt to individual biomechanics, potentially leading to imbalances or muscle recruitment issues. Instead of relying solely on Smith machines, consider incorporating free weight exercises and functional movements into your workout routine. Alternatives to Smith machine squats include barbell squats, dumbbell lunges, and bodyweight squats. Number 6. Upright rows. The upright row is an exercise primarily targeting the muscles of the shoulders and upper back. It is typically performed with a barbell or dumbbells, where the individual stands upright with a narrow grip and lifts the weight upward towards the chin, keeping the elbows higher than the wrists. One of the main risks associated with upright rows is the potential for internal rotation of the shoulder joints. This occurs when the arms are lifted upward in a narrow grip, leading to excessive strain on the shoulder joint and surrounding muscles. Over time, this can contribute to shoulder instability and increase the risk of injury. Another concern with upright rows is the potential for shoulder impingement, where the rotator cuff tendons become compressed between the bones of the shoulder joint. This can cause pain, inflammation, and limited range of motion in the shoulder. Alternatives to the upright row include lateral raises, front raises, and shoulder presses. These exercises allow for a more natural range of motion and reduce the risk of shoulder impingement and internal rotation issues. Number 7. Lat pull-downs behind the head. The lat pull-down behind the head involves pulling a bar down towards the neck from an overhead position, primarily targeting the latissimus dorsi muscles of the back. This exercise is commonly performed on a cable machine or lat pull-down machine, with the individual sitting and grasping the bar with an overhand grip. Similar to upright rows, the behind-the-head variation of the lat pull-down can pose similar risks to shoulder and neck health. This is primarily due to the unnatural movement pattern and the strain placed on the shoulder joints and muscles. Performing lat pull-downs behind the head can increase the risk of shoulder impingement and rotator cuff injuries. Additionally, the position of the bar behind the head can place unnecessary stress on the neck muscles and cervical spine. Instead of lat pull-downs behind the head, individuals can opt for lat pull-downs to the front or other back exercises that effectively target the latissimus dorsi while maintaining a more natural range of motion. These alternative exercises include seated cable rows, bent over rows, or pull-ups and chin-ups. Number 8. Selectorized abdominal machines. Selectorized or abdominal machines are a popular gym equipment designed to target the abdominal muscles. These machines typically consist of a seat with a backrest and adjustable resistance pads that individuals press against with their arms or legs to perform abdominal exercises. One of the issues associated with Selectorized or abdominal machines is the potential for lower back strain. This can occur when individuals use excessive momentum or resistance, leading to hyperextension of the lumbar spine and increased risk of injury. Additionally, Selectorized or abdominal machines often have a limited range of motion, which may not effectively engage the entire abdominal muscle group. This can result in incomplete muscle activation and reduced effectiveness of the exercise. Furthermore, using Selectorized or abdominal machines may neglect the importance of core stabilization, as individuals may rely too heavily on the machine's support, rather than engaging their core muscles to stabilize the spine during movement. To address these issues, individuals can consider alternative exercises that target the abdominal muscles while promoting proper core stabilization. Traditional AB exercises such as crunches, planks, and leg raises can effectively engage the core muscles and provide a wider range of motion compared to Selectorizer machines. Number 9. Hip abduction and adduction machines. Hip abduction and adduction machines are common exercises designed to target the muscles of the inner and outer thighs. These machines typically consist of a seat with adjustable pads that individuals press against with their legs to move them outward or inward against resistance. One of the main issues with this machine is the unnatural load they place on the hips. The fixed movement pattern and resistance provided by the machine may not mimic natural movement patterns or adequately engage the stabilizing muscles of the hips and pelvis. Furthermore, these machines have been associated with the prevalence of injuries, particularly when individuals use excessive resistance or incorrect form. Common injuries include strains or sprains of the hip muscles, ligaments, or tendons, as well as overuse injuries from repetitive movements. To reduce the risk of injury and maximize effectiveness, consider exercises such as lateral band walks and side-lying leg lifts, which can effectively target the hip abductors while promoting proper alignment and stability. Number 10. Barbell jump squats. Barbell jump squats are an exercise that combines traditional barbell squats with explosive jumps. To perform this exercise, individuals start with a barbell on their shoulders and perform a squat, then explosively jump into the air while still holding the barbell. However, barbell jump squats come with several risks that individuals should be aware of. Firstly, the high impact on the joints, especially the knees, can lead to discomfort or injury, particularly if proper form is not maintained. Secondly, the explosive nature of the exercise increases the potential for knee injuries, such as ligament strains or tears, due to the sudden and forceful movement. Additionally, barbell jump squats can be challenging to control and require a high level of coordination and strength. This lack of control and difficulty in maintaining proper form throughout the exercise can further increase the risk of injury. To reduce the risk of injury while still reaping the benefits of plyometric training, individuals can consider alternative exercises such as box jumps. Box jumps involve jumping onto a box or platform and landing softly, focusing on proper landing mechanics and absorbing the impact with the muscles rather than the joints. Number 11. Back hyperextension machine. The back hyperextension machine is an exercise that targets the muscles of the lower back, including the erector spinae. It typically consists of a padded bench with leg pads and handles for support, allowing individuals to perform hyperextension exercises by lowering their torso toward the floor and then lifting it back up. Improper execution of back hyperextension exercises can pose significant risks to individuals. One common risk is overextending the lower back, particularly when individuals attempt to lower their torso too far beyond a neutral position. This can lead to excessive stress on the lumbar spine and increase the risk of lower back injuries, such as strains, sprains, or even herniated discs. The potential for lower back injuries is further exacerbated when individuals use excessive weight or perform the exercise with poor form. Additionally, individuals with pre-existing lower back issues or those who experience discomfort during hyperextension exercises should avoid this equipment to prevent further aggravation of their condition. To ensure safety when using the back hyperextension machine, it's important to follow specific safety recommendations. Firstly, start with light resistance and gradually increase the weight as strength and technique improve. Focus on maintaining proper form throughout the exercise, including keeping the spine in a neutral position and avoiding any excessive arching or rounding of the back. Engage the core muscles to stabilize the spine and avoid hyperextending beyond a safe range of motion. To reduce the risk of lower back injuries while effectively targeting the muscles of the lower back, consider alternatives such as Superman holds, bird dogs, and bridges, which can effectively strengthen the erector spinae and other muscles of the core and lower back while promoting proper alignment and stability. Additionally, incorporating compound exercises such as deadlifts and Romanian deadlifts into your workout routine can further strengthen the lower back muscles while engaging other muscle groups simultaneously. It's essential to prioritize safety and effectiveness when designing your workout routine. While some exercises may seem popular or conventional, it's important to consider whether they align with your fitness goals and promote long-term health and well-being. By choosing safer and more effective alternatives, you can reduce the risk of injury and achieve better results in your fitness journey. Now it's your turn. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and like button so you never miss a new video from us. See you in the next one.